Alright boys, we're back out here with a Manticore M15 Coil, and I'm going to give another demo here, similar to the one I did before, but more complex. The same go ring, but the nail now, see that? Now the nail is above. Here's a downward look at what we've got. Alright, M15 Coil, all-terrain low conductors. 20 sensitivity. Alright. Recovery speed 5. Upper Ferrous limits number 6. How about that? That's far below the default setting on this machine. So you're in that sports field, you're on that dry sand beach. Hear anything? You don't hear anything, do you? Now, from over here, we've got signal and ID, but upper Ferrous limit 6 might be a little low to be using this machine. Upper Ferrous limit's number 8. Of course, it's going to be worse. Of course, you can't get any worse than worse, can you? You see that? Nothing. Now remember, this is the M15 Coil. What I'm going to show in this video here applies to the M11 to a degree and to the M9. Mind Lab, with their engineering with this detector, equal size nail when sweeping down the barrel will generally read lower as the coil size grows. And I'm going to show you with a gold ring removed here in a minute. We'll take a look at this, okay? Now, we're going over here to custom 2, except this time, I've changed the number to 64. The video I showed before was 74. Well, with that 74 you've seen in the video prior, the Tech Talk of the Day, this machine probably ain't going to do too good on that gold ring sweeping down the barrel of that nail or in that direction. But it will still do better using that than it will upper Ferrous limit 7, for example. Okay, so now I'm in upper, you see my number there, custom 2, speed 5. You hear that. That's a dead ringer. See where it's reporting. A day is 2 user. I've not looked at the legend detector. I don't believe you're going to get that with a legend detector coming down the barrel of that nail with a 11-inch coil. You're not going to get it with a DS2 running it traditionally either. Alright, now we're going to rotate. Traditional reporting. You see it there in the window. Alright. Now I'm going to remove the gold ring. That's all I've done. Alright. Gold ring is gone. Notice what we have there. Now I'm going to mash the horseshoe button. You see that ID on that nail? Now, if I go in the house and put the 11-inch coil on this machine, or even the M9, and I come back out here with that setting, or sweep that nail, the horseshoe button in, the ID will be a little higher with the M11, and it will be even a little bit higher with the M9. It's the lowest with this M15 Coil. Hence, that's why I can run that number right like that. Alright? So you're detecting when you go into that sports field, dry sand beach, you can do things with this setup that even people using other models with smaller coils can't do. That should increase the law of averages for you, the Manticore user, running the M15 Coil, even as big as it is. Alright? See the nail, you see the ID. See what it's doing? 64 is probably a pretty good number probably for a good low setting to run this on. Now if that nail was smaller, the ID would be a little less. That gold ring, look at there. I've shoved it down. You see it there? What happens here? You hear that? Now remember, you always get to rotate. You always get to rotate. You don't have to dig that, but you're suspicious. Oh, look at there where that is. Is that a nickel gold ring kind of target lower conductor by nail? Now that could be a pull ring. It's not necessarily a gold ring. It's not necessarily a nickel. But you can almost bet if you sweep a target with this coil, and you see that kind of trace right there, with that upper ferrous opened up like it is, that's a target that's probably been missed if it's been hunted before by another detectorist. Even the mighty Manticore running it more traditional. Again, I'm back in upper ferrous limits number 8. What do you hear? Horseshoe is in. Horseshoe is out. You don't hear anything, do you? Now I removed the nail. I'm still in upper ferrous limits number 8. What do you hear? You hear the gold ring. You see it reporting. That's going to conclude the video.